Let's talk about how you can reduce the feelings of guilt and shame after an emotional episode or an episode of self-harm. It's very hard to explain to those who don't understand how we get to this place of being on the edge. So I'm going to get into what I do in order to better function and not hold on to the feelings of guilt and shame that are so often associated with these episodes and things that take place. For so many years, I let guilt and shame be my guide and lead me. So this is what I try to do after the fact, and you can try to try to better stabilize your mood and get you to a place of neutrality. Number one, do not repeat self-deprecating or self-defeating phrases. Like the rhetoric, like you're stupid, you're dumb, why did you do this? You know better, like just whatever negative self-talk that you usually have on loop, try to put a halt to that. Pause and think, like, I'm not stupid, I just feel and think and care so deeply. And it's complex and layered, and it gets to the point you don't want to hurt other people, but the emotional overwhelm is just so intense. You need to validate how you feel immediately. I guarantee, due to the tremendous amount of trauma, abuse, whatever you've been through in life has led up to the point where you feel this is the only way to deal with your emotions, but it's not. Trust me, I understand, but sometimes it just takes taking a step back and validating your own emotions to realize that you deserve compassion and you are worthy. Half of the battle is reinforcing these actual beliefs that you are worthy, you are deserving of love, you aren't too much, and you aren't too sensitive just because you feel deeply. 2, do the things that will soothe and relax you that you know will do those things. This can also interrupt the shame cycle and stop that pattern. Even temporarily, it can help. Take a soothing shower, bath, deep breathing, yoga, workout, whatever that looks like to you. Connect with nature. Paint. Force yourself to be creative. And lastly, reach out to people, no matter how badly you want to isolate. Not answer messages and just kind of like disappear into the abyss. Don't do that. It makes it worse, I know. So answer that message, and if you don't have a message to answer, reach out to somebody. And if not that, find an online community. There are people who care, and you're not alone in your struggles. I think fighting off the shame and guilt and trying to instead replace that with compassion is half of the battle when you've dealt with a self-harming episode or an extreme emotional overwhelm episode. So just keep reminding yourself that and be kind to yourself. You deserve it, because that's how the cycle ends, or at least it gets better. Okay?